might forget.
Welcome everyone to this edition of Lookin at Louisville. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Stacy.
Now, do you remember that jingle?
I sure do. We thought for this podcast we would do our Louisville take on that jingle. Mainly because we have a really exciting event coming into town at Louisville Slugger Field in July, the AAA All-Star Game. We're going to talk about that. And baseball is such America's favorite pastime. It's such a part of the fabric in Louisville, with the Louisville Slugger bats being made here and everything that we have here at Patterson Field. U of L just was in a College World Series in the past
2 years.
Yeah.
And of course, the Valley Sports in the south end of Louisville won the Little League World Championship Series.
Just the whole community really rallied around that. It was an exciting time.
It was very exciting.
Yeah. Now, we're not really famous for our hot dogs here. We've got some good ones, but we'll let our friends up the road in Cincinnati lay a little more claim to that. But actually, in Louisville, Kentucky, we are the home of the creation of the cheeseburger.
Yeah, cheeseburger. Did you say cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger. In 1934, so we'll talk about that.
We're going to go to Kaelins.
We're going to go to Kaelins for dessert. We're going to go to the apple pie portion. Of course, we could have talked about Derby pie, which maybe we'll talk about that in next year's Derby episode with Alan Reed from Curd's Kitchen. But we're going to go get one of their all-time best-selling favorites, is the apple pie at the Homemade Pie and Ice Cream Kitchen. And then there's the Chevrolet component. This is not Chevrolet land.
Nope.
This is Ford country.
Now, Ford is one of Louisville's largest employers, and they have 2 plants right here in our very city.
Right.
And we're going to cruise around Louisville. We're going to take you with us in a Ford convertible Mustang.
We're going to have a lot of fun this episode. Let's play ball! We are at gorgeous Louisville Slugger Field with the president of the Louisville Bats, Gary Ulmer, and we're going to talk baseball. Gary, tell us about this.
Now, wait, Gary, you said you're going to let me hit the ball, right?
Wait a minute. I'm positive that I'm going to find something for you to do in just a minute.
Can
I talk about the Meyer AAA All-Star
Why don't you do
game.
that, Chaz?
Can I go run the
I got a better
idea.
idea. You see that 405 sign in center field? Why don't you sprint out there and back? We'll time you.
Can I do that?
Go ahead. Go for it.
All right, I'm going to do that.
Starting now.
Okay.
Okay, now that we got rid of him, tell us a little about this exciting event.
July 16th, the Meyer AAA All-Star Game coming to Louisville, along with the Rally's Fan Fest on July 14th. A couple of exciting nights and really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. These events will never be back to Louisville. The opportunity to see future Hall of Famers right here in Louisville Slugger Field. It's a sought-after event. There's a lot of nice cities, a lot of nice stadiums out there, and so the time was right for us to bid upon it. And now here it is. But it really is a game, an event that will not be back in Louisville. At least maybe in your lifetime, but not in mine. And so it's we hope the fans embrace it and enjoy it.
And really reasonable ticket prices. I noticed, like 16.
Hey, no, you cheated. Do it again.
Yeah.
What?
You cheated.
That wasn't nearly long enough. That was only
serious?
like 2 minutes, and I don't think we got any of that
one
on
thing
film.
that, when the
just kind of went off camera.
when the scouts are out here looking at talent, what they like to see is from home to third.
Hit it.
I'll get warmed up a little bit more.
Well, I know that's your nicest shirt, but go for it.
Okay, we were on affordability. I think the ticket prices at
$16 to $20.
Talk more about the Fan Fest.
Fan Fest, gonna be cool. We've
at KIC,
rented,
right? The main convention center.
Rented over 50,000 square feet of the convention center. So the Sunday through the Tuesday of All-Star Game Week will be a Fan Fest. All kinds of stuff to do. Everything from autographs from the All-Star teams and former Cincinnati Red players to a big wiffle ball field designed to look like a miniature Louisville Slugger Field where kids can get out and play. But it's mostly catered for families. Bring the children down, spend a few hours on Sunday afternoon, or bring them Monday or Tuesday.
Wonderful. Well, we certainly want folks in town to come to the AAA All-Star Game, but especially if you're out of town, go to our website at gotolouisville.com and book your hotel room and get a whole package online, and come enjoy us for some great baseball.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for
thank you for
coming out here. I know this is a privilege to actually be on the field. And
you're not dirty.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Saving that for Stacy.
We've done the important work. Now we'll let you play.
There we go. Well, since we're talking about baseball, we had to come to the Slugger Museum where they are having a very, very cool exhibit. It's baseballs signed by the presidents. You know, when they throw that pitch out to the game started, well, they have tons of them here, from Bill Clinton to Richard Nixon.
All the way back to Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, you know, Teddy Roosevelt, when he signed it, it was May 30th, which was my birthday. So I thought that was pretty cool. And
it's a really cool exhibit. It's called Play Ball, Mr. President, and it's coinciding with election year, so it's going to be running through November 30th. In fact, they have a special place already reserved for, they've got a McCain signed ball and an Obama signed ball, and there'll be a big question mark in a second, waiting for who's going to be the president.
Who's going to be able to get that
ball in his
spot.
spot. True Americana. I mean, this is not in any other country does this happen. William Taft was actually the first president to ceremonially throw out that first pitch in 1910, and every president since has had that honor.
All right, well, we finally made it over here to lunch, and boy, was it good. We're here at Kaelins restaurant in the Highlands, where they are the creators of the cheeseburger.
And now, a lot of people dispute that. There's a couple other restaurants out there in the U.S. that lay claim to this, but they've actually done some investigation on it.
It's on the web. Go check it.
Yeah, it is on the web. The two other restaurants that lay claim to it had menus dating from 1935 and 1937, and Kaelins actually has a menu from 1934. Now, the hamburger had been around for a while in the United States, from the 1880s on. But they say Carl Kaelin was the first to, in his kitchen one day, sitting around thinking, oh, I think I'll put this slice of American cheese on this hamburger. And as it was still hot, and as it melted, he said, this is the cheeseburger. Put it on the menu for 15 cents in 1934, and they've been serving it ever since. I had the mini cheeseburgers, which were rockin', and Mark, our faithful producer, had actually the big fat American cheeseburger.
No, actually, I had a grilled chicken sandwich with some Brussels sprouts.
And
so
it
you can get
it had a pesto rub, which was pretty crazy for Kaelin.
So you know the cool thing is that you can come here and get a little bit of the hamburger and the greasy fried feel, and then you get some grilled chicken and some Brussels sprouts, so you get a little bit of a healthy feel too.
They also had on the menu crab cakes, which I found interesting, and salmon croquettes.
All right, where are we going to next?
We are going to have dessert at the Homemade Ice Cream and Pie Kitchen to kind of complete our whole theme of the segment, the apple pie segment.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Stacey, I don't know about you, but this is a great way to end the day. We get to eat some ice cream here for the Homemade Ice Cream and Pie Kitchen here in the Highlands, where they have 9 locations, but this is
the original. This is one of those homegrown Louisville establishments, and what a great one. What we also have in front of us is their #1 seller, kind of fit in our whole theme for the day: baseball, cheeseburgers, apple pie, and Ford. This is their Dutch apple with a caramel topping, and it's their #1 seller. Of course, they also have Derby pie, but like we said earlier, we're going to talk about that in our Derby episode next year.
I mean, what a great thing. We got the All-Stars coming here to Slugger Field. It's a must-see for anyone wanting to come to the city.
Gary Olmel told us it's a once-in-a-lifetime event for Louisville, so check that out. And if you don't get a chance to come in July 16th for that event, do come to Bats Baseball. They play through Labor Day. What a great facility that is.
And you can actually go to episode 1 where we actually go to Slugger Field and give you a little bit more information. And I can't tell you what a rush it was to actually hit on that field.
You finally got a chance to do it.
And I got a good workout too as you guys were interviewing. With that,
my hair got a workout today in the Ford Mustang that we drove around. So.
And some other great news are coming up. And next month
we finally get to talk about the Ryder Cup. We're going to do a preview episode on that. That's that golf event that's coming to Louisville in September. So I'm very excited about that.
And we're going widescreen high def. So we're moving up a notch just for you all.
It's going to fit my hips from all this food.
So no more ice cream for you. Now, it's very important that you interact with us here in this podcast, because if you give us ideas, we'll send you some Louisville swag. So please send us emails, podcast@golouisville.com. And as always,
you're looking at Louisville.
See you real soon. Let's eat. So there you go. There's the official game ball I got to hit on here at Slugger Field. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Gary, for helping me to have a little dream here at Slugger Field.